Have you ever woke up one day and thought, wait, how did I end up here? Here's the truth that many don't realize. If you don't consciously choose your life, somebody else will choose it for you, and they won't have your best interest in mind. Hi, my name is Steven, and I'm so glad that you came across this video on important points from Choose Yourself by James Altucher. I've taken tidbits of knowledge from Altucher's book that I found impactful, and I would like to share the most important points from the book in this video. James Altucher's Choose Yourself is one of the books I've read advocating for leaving the 9-to-5 work life that most people believe that they're trapped in. It's important to have this awareness of an alternative work-life path that you can have. So let's get right into it. So our lives are dictated by what society tells us to do. Though we grow up with this framework, and most of it is to help us and guide us to reach our full potential, eventually we'll need to venture out and mark our own path in society. This doesn't mean that you never work for someone else or that it's a terrible thing to do so. No, it just means to keep awareness that you must consciously choose yourself in life and not expect to get what you want just simply handed to you. It doesn't mean other people don't want what is best for you or aren't willing to help you, but sometimes they just aren't aware of what you want, and you need to consciously choose yourself to maximize your full potential. Today, I'm breaking down these powerful concepts from James Altucher's book, Choose Yourself, and why it's never been more important to take control of your own life today. From the moment we're born, society lays out a path for us. This path largely consists of go to school, get a good job, climb the corporate ladder, then eventually retire. But here's the catch. That life wasn't designed for your happiness or potential in mind. It was designed for stability, for others in society. If you don't step off this assembly line, you'll end up living a life that's based on other people's expectations, not your own passions or dreams. Most of the time, we're trained to wait. Wait to be picked for the job. Wait for someone else to discover our talent. Wait for approval, validation, permission. But Choose Yourself flips that script. James Altucher says, don't wait for someone to hand you the life that you want. Build it yourself. The world has now changed. You no longer need a degree to make a living. You can self-publish. You don't need a boss or even a lucky break. You just need to pick yourself and then act. You need to make conscious choices that align with your values and aspirations, rather than just settling for mediocrity or societal norms. It's about being self-reliant and investing in your own personal potential. James Altucher says it himself, the only truly secure path is the one you make for yourself. Waiting for permission is over nowadays. If you don't start investing in yourself, your skills, your health, your emotional well-being, you'll be waiting forever for somebody else to pick you. So you have to choose yourself every single day starting now. Okay, all of this makes sense, you might say, but easier said than done, right? So how do I actually choose myself? Altucher lays out a daily practice that's simple but very powerful. Here you want to work on the 4 aspects or bodies of your life and keep them in top condition. With these aspects of your life in great condition, it helps you choose yourself better throughout life. It'll clear your mind and your energy. You want to improve and strengthen each body of your life consistently. The first aspect is your physical health. You want to move your body, eat well and healthily, and most importantly, get enough quality sleep. Sleep is very important. Sleeping well will enhance your energy, your exercise, your diet, and other aspects of your life. It's very important to focus on your physical health. The second body is your emotional health. This is about surrounding yourself with people that uplift and inspire you, and distancing and cutting away contact from people who drag you down or weigh you down, who criticize, gossip, and judge other people. To work on this emotional health, you want to check in with those that you care about, who uplift and inspire you, and distance yourself from those that drag you down. This is very important. Who you spend time with will eventually affect your energy and your ability to choose yourself effectively. The third body is your mental health. This specifically, James Altucher talks about exercising your idea muscle. Your idea muscle is your ability to generate new ideas every day that could eventually be a future business idea, something that inspires you, or something that can be used to help someone else and create a new connection. You want to write down 10 new ideas every day at least, or more. These ideas can be about anything. They can be business ideas, ideas for your work, or your relationships, your family, whatever. It can be stuff about how can you improve something that you use every day, what's a way you can make something better. You want to emphasize the importance of generating new ideas every single day to exercise your idea muscle. Everyone has the potential to generate ideas, but most of us just need to build up that muscle through using it every day. The fourth body is your spiritual health. This is about being still, meditating, reflecting, being in touch with your emotions, slowing down, and listening to yourself. It's about being present, not time traveling where you're living in the past or thinking about the future, but being present and grateful for what you have now. James Altucher talks about being grateful and being present in the moment as he lives his life. To be your best self and choose yourself daily, you need to make sure the bodies are in balance and conducive to that. It's not about one giant leap. It's about small, consistent steps that stack up over time. If you strengthen each of your bodies a little every day, this effect gets compounded each day and eventually will be a massive change. Choosing yourself isn't a one-time decision, it's a daily commitment. Work on the 4 aspects or bodies of your life every day, even when it's hard, and you become the kind of person who starts to choose themselves naturally. You create your own momentum, and through this momentum, you will naturally generate ideas, follow paths, and talk to the right people. It'll create a shift in your thinking, moving from focusing on external success to focusing on personal growth and daily practice. Because here's the hard truth. If you don't decide how your life will go, somebody else will, and you might not like where they take you. For example, your boss will tell you where to live. Advertisers will tell you what to buy. Society will tell you what success looks like, and that's defined by them, not you. Without choosing yourself, you live on someone else's terms, not your own. But choosing yourself gives you power, the kind that no one can take away. Whether you're building a side hustle, writing, learning, or just creating, this is the age of self-reliance and putting yourself first. It's not just about success, it's about owning your life. You were born to create, to lead, and to live fully, not just to follow instructions. If this resonated with you, make sure to hit that like button because we're all about mindset shifts, improving productivity, and helping you design a life that you actually want, not just one that you settle for. And tell me in the comments below, what's one way that you're choosing yourself today? In the future, I'll be going over more content about strengthening the different areas of your life and insightful practices you can implement. Subscribe for more deep dives like this. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.